Joining us now is Alexandra de Scheffer. She's the acting president for the German Marshall Fund of the United States. Alexandra, thanks so much for being here with us.
Thank you for having me.
I want to just talk first about, we were just watching video from this ceremony from these world leaders all coming to Paris as Europe and the world prepares for the return of President-elect Trump to the world stage. What did you take away from this scene this afternoon?
Well, first of all, I think it was a rare moment of global unity at a time of polarization, but also geopolitical uncertainty. And it was a moment to take stock of how much the world has changed since 2019, when the cathedral was, caught by this fire, but also since 2016, Donald Trump got reelected first. And if I could sum it that way, I would say it was a win-win moment, both for Trump and for the French president, Emmanuel Macron. For Trump, this was an opportunity to return to the international stage. For President Macron, he's in a difficult domestic situation. His government just collapsed a couple of days ago. And so this was a moment also for him to host what became a political event. And that, I think, on both sides, benefited both Trump and Macron.
And your organization is committed to the idea that the U.S. and Europe are stronger together. It's about keeping in place those tenets that were built after World War II, that has seen the U.S. become such a superpower in terms of global policy and how it moves within the world. What would you say the state of the relationship is today between the U.S. and Europe, and where do you see it going with President-elect Trump returning to office?
Well, I think the first test for the transatlantic relation under Trump too will be Ukraine. The way Trump will deal with Ukraine will shape the future of the transatlantic relationship for the 4 years to come. And that's why, President Macron was very eager to actually host this trilateral meeting in Paris, and he did so before the ceremony of the reopening of Notre-Dame. He convened Donald Trump, but also Ukrainian President Zelensky in the Élysée Palace. And this was an opportunity, again, for the French president to show that he could serve as a sort of mediator, or at least an important European interlocutor vis-à-vis Trump. We also know that Trump came with a couple of advisors on the Middle East in Paris. And finally, this day finished with a high-level dinner convening some of the high-level politicians present in Notre-Dame, and again, having Trump and Zelensky at the dinner. So this was a highly significant political moment. And again, it's really remarkable and quite striking to see how Trump's attendance underscored how he is already redefining U.S. foreign policy more than a month before he officially takes office, and how European leaders and world leaders are eager to engage with him before his official inauguration.
Yeah, it was certainly striking to see all of that on display today. Alexandra de Scheffer, thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.